Tags and Throws Q&A 2. Thanks to everyone watching. Amazing that it's almost 30,000 views now on the first Q&A with Sono. I didn't think we would get that many views and that many comments, but it seems like a lot of you guys really appreciate this form of film. This time I got this guy with me, Ligisd from Bombing with Ligisd, part 1 and 2. You guys sent a lot of questions, but before we start, Tags and Throws t-shirt now out. There's also this book, Tags and Throws Volume 1 for sale. Let's start with the questions. Svenska Graffare podcast. It's a Swedish graffiti podcast. He is asking, who would you like to switch tags with, letter-wise? Your tag has the letter I twice. Do you ever struggle with that or regret that?
I think it's a lot of tags with good letters, but I like my tag. But I wouldn't switch with anyone else.
A lot of people have been asking about that name, Ligisd. Where does it come from? Because it's not English word, it's a Swedish word, right?
It means more or less hooligan. It's like someone outside the society. It's like a member of the gang. Not gangster, but vandal. Someone that's not really respect the society, is the rule of the system.
Another question that's always asked. Do you have a favorite can, a favorite marker, a favorite cap?
I like the loop cans. It's good pressure, high pressure, low pressure, fill fast. It's like a nice all-around can. And the ultra white cans. It's a lot of fun. And markers, Unipaint, silver markers, PX50 I think its name is a really nice one. Otherwise, whatever when it comes to markers. I use a lot of needle cap, astrofat cap, and the original skinny on the loop.
Sometimes it can be nice with like a shitty can and a shitty cap.
Exactly, it creates space for the creativity.
If graffiti became legal, would you start doing more of it, less of it, because of the lack of adrenaline?
I don't know. For me, it's the same. I like to paint. Tags is nice, painting is nice. Legal, illegal, I don't give a fuck.
Because you do legal like burner pieces too. You're not only bombing, right?
No, exactly. I prefer to do everything.
You do tattoos too, right?
Yeah, so...
And canvas.
Yeah, everything. I like to be creative.
Can you have style and be a toy? Toy is talked about a lot on the internet.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of haters on the internet that calling each other toys. I think a toy is a person with a bad attitude. It's not about like how long you've been painting. Everyone has their own problems, so you should focus on that instead of focusing on other people's issues, you know.
Caring too much about other people is a little bit toy, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's a toy.
Do you think that tagging, bombing, will grow?
Definitely.
Why?
Because people understand that the world is fucked and it's fun to make tags. For example, here in Stockholm City, it's like, it's not gonna stop, you know, the people that stopped, they begin again. Life is not that fun without graffiti, and people realize that, and if you get buzzed, it's not the world ending, you know.
Are you still friends with Xeno after he got in the way of your throw in the Bombing with Ligisd Part 2 episode? For the people that haven't watched the video, watch it, goddammit. But in the video, there's a truck. You start working on your throw up, and by the end of the throw up, suddenly when you're supposed to do your D, there's an Xeno tag there instead.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and Xeno's not friends, we're brothers. It's family business, you know. Shit happens. It's not a big deal, you know. It's funny. It makes some funny sequels for the movie.
Did you have a tag before Ligisd?
Yeah, a couple.
Hello mate, huge fan of your stuff. Best and purest graph site on the internet, thank you. I heavily dig the Scandinavian style. Now I got a question for Ligisd. What's his favorite letter and how long did it take to develop his overall style in letters?
For me, like, the style is number one when it comes to graffiti. You need to have your own style. If you don't have your own style, too bad for you, but I prefer to have my own style. Everything is about inspiration. If you don't have inspiration, you're gonna be on step one always. So it's like good inspiration and a lot of philosophy behind the thoughts of your style, and then like the wish of pushing it to the limit, and try to figure out, okay, what's the next step of my style.
But you've been practicing a long time, right? It's a long time since you started doing graph.
Yeah, I started when I was like 10 years old or something.
Yeah. It takes time, kids.
No, not necessary. It takes practice, dedication to create a style, and a wish. If you don't have the wish of creating a proper style, you're never gonna do it.
Okay, a question for me, but you can answer it too. What do you think about writers getting Instagram and how to do it most safely and untraceably? I believe that Instagram has changed the whole graffiti game. Before, you had to do shit in your city and people in your city could see you and see what you did and appreciate you or whatever. But now you can get your message out to the whole world just by having an Instagram account. So of course things are going to change. Sometimes there's people that don't want to be on Instagram but they're like kings of their city. Sometimes the people that do a few tags but they are kings on Instagram. I think Instagram is a cool thing for graffiti. When it comes to security and safety though, I don't believe in it. It's easy for police in any country to contact Instagram and get the info, like get the IP address to see where this person is doing his Instagram posting. Yeah, but Instagram is good. Instagram is what made Tags and Throws big, so I really can't hate on it. Chrome or colors?
For what?
Exactly.
I like chrome tags and I like color pieces.
How many cities have you been up in?
I don't know what you mean with up.
How many cities have you painted?
Yeah, a lot. It's like I've been traveling a lot. If you're gonna be up, you need to really bond the city. And sometimes I travel and I'm quite lazy.
If you do 2 pieces in a city, you're not up.
No, definitely not.
Yeah. This guy from Croatia. What up, Croatia? What's your inspiration for your style?
Oof, a lot. It's not necessarily graffiti. I like the psychedelic stuff and trying to take it more like take it further. It's not about looking at other graffiti painters and see like, okay, they do it like this or they do it like this. I could look at a painting of like maybe Roberto Mata or listen to like Alejandro Jodorowsky or seeing some good movie that I could get inspiration from. It's like more based on the ideas than like the visual images that you can see.
Question for me. What camera do you use for filming? I used to use a Canon 5D. Almost all movies are filmed with the Canon 5D. On a regular day of bombing, how many throws and tags can you put up?
It depends on dedication. It depends if you have a car. If you don't have a car, if you have the spots and everything, it's about planning. But if you start early and go home late, of course you can do a lot.
Why a car?
Because you need to be able to move fast.
You can get more parts of the city done, right?
Exactly.
Someone is ringing the door.
Maybe the police.
Maybe the police.
Other stuff.
Damn, we got busted. That was the police.
No, it wasn't.
Okay, question for Ligisd. Do you feel that as the years have gone by and the Swedish scene has changed, that it has changed the way you paint?
I don't feel that I'm really influenced by the Swedish scene, especially. I don't really give a fuck about other writers or what they do. I think it's nice that they paint.
I've been following you for a long time.
Mm.
And it seemed like something happened when you moved to South America for a while.
Yeah, it was about motivation, I think. When I left Sweden, it was like, fuck, it's not fun. I didn't really enjoy the Swedish scene, It's like not what I expect of graffiti. So I was like kind of bored with graffiti when I left this country.
And what was so inspiring in South America?
the lifestyle. It's a total different culture when it comes to graffiti.
A question for me. How did the idea come to your mind to start the Tags and Throws channel? And how did you meet up with the first bomber? The idea came up because I'm more interested in tags and throw-ups than in other parts of graffiti, and I really saw that it was missing. When I got back from New York and I showed pictures of tags, I took my friends here in Sweden. They were all like, wow, yeah, never seen shit like this, and this is real New York stuff and whatever. And just their appreciation of the few photos I took during my first trip to New York made me realize that, oh, there's a lot of people that want to see tags, and maybe I should focus on tags. And then when I did the first movie, Daytime Bombing with H&R. H&R is a legend in Stockholm. He's been around for a long time, so the pick was easy for me. He's one of my favorite writers. He got such a nice, ugly style, if that's like make any sense at all, but to me it really does. And I just picked him also because he wanted to talk. Like, I wanted someone to be able to interview too. I wanted the movies to stick out from other graffiti movies and not just be trains and like action or whatever. I want the person behind the tag to get attention too. Question for Ligisd. Why don't more European writers visit Middle America? Is it because our lack of nice beaches? We do have mountains.
Send me an invitation. Yes, I think it's a lot about connection. I don't think the beach is so interesting if you go to the US for graffiti. I think it's more about the trains, the spots, and like stuff like that. And then it's like people want to go to New York.
If you want to travel for the first time from Sweden to America, you want to go to New York.
Yeah.
I would like to know, how do you get the money to travel to do Tags and Throws movies? Doing the movies for Tags and Throws, especially when I travel. If I do a movie in Stockholm, it's okay. But if I do movies outside of Sweden, I usually lose money doing it. And usually I have something else that I'm supposed to do. Like when I filmed Summer in New York, I also had an exhibition with my art. So it was a combination of the two. Did you ever get caught?
Of course. It's part of the game.
Did you get sad?
No, of course not. It's an experience.
Did you ever get treated bad by police or security guards or something?
No, I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. What year was FY Crew, your crew, founded? And how many members in total at the moment? How many different generations? How many different cities?
Well, we founded the crew in the 90s. A big family representing the unit. And it's gonna be bigger and it's gonna be rowdier. It's a nice group of crazy motherfuckers.
Do you ever meet all of you?
Yeah, we try to. It's a lot of rowdy people, so it's kind of difficult to get the moment to see everyone, but we try to.
What does FY stand for?
Originally it's like fuck your crew. Like, we don't give a fuck about you. And now it's like also forever young, forgotten youth or anything.
Was your tattoo career necessary to be able to paint that organic and fresh pieces? Have you, being a tattoo artist, influenced your graffiti style?
My tattoo style is not necessarily like my graffiti style. As I said earlier, it's like more influence from everywhere, you know?
It's a good thing to combine with graffiti writing.
Yeah, it's a good way of getting a nice income and be able to travel and meet people and connect with people everywhere, you know? Earn money from creativity.
Do you think that people might come to you for a tattoo because of your graffiti?
Of course. DM me if you want a nice tattoo. If you say that you've seen this movie, maybe give you some
little discount. If you say Tags and Throws when you DM, you get 10% off.
Yeah.
What's your best memory of painting the subway in Stockholm?
Last year we went with my brothers to paint the old subway. It was a really nice one. We came into the new hangar, and the old subway from the 50s was standing there, all shiny and nice, no guards, nothing, no one to care about. And we said to each other, like, okay, now we're here, Just take the time that we could take, and if something comes, let it be. Let's do something nice. I think that was the best action ever. So big up to my brothers in the crew.
Are you like a train collector? Can you collect different models from different cities or whatever?
No, not necessary. I'm not actually like a trained painter. I do a little of everything.
What does graffiti mean to you?
Well, graffiti means creativity. It means taking space, make something nice.
Who introduced you to the game? And
The guy that introduced me to the game was Mel, like a living legend of Stockholm, old school bomber that I think everyone knows here in Sweden.
is there a city that you really would like to go to that you haven't visited?
Yeah, Astana,
Astana.
in Kazakhstan.
Whoa. This guy, Putaburo, he's hoping that the Ligisd Q&A will be 2 hours. And besides that, he got a question for the motherfucking king, Ligisd. Did you ever get into a beef? What happened?
Beefs. I've been in a lot of beefs. They don't like me or I don't like them, and we got an issue. I don't got time for that shit. It takes a lot of energy. So keep your tags away from my tags, and I keep my tags away from your tags. It's easy.
How many hours I put into filming and editing for a Bombing Wit movie? Fan Buffett on Instagram is asking this question. It takes a lot of time. When I went to New York to film Summer in New York, that was 5 movies, but still, it took me 6 weeks being there, filming, trying to hook up with these guys, and then it took almost half a year to edit it. Of course, not 40 hours per week or whatever. It takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of energy, especially the Bombing Wit movies. I really want them to be perfect. How do you feel about being bitten? Like someone biting your style?
Yeah, you're welcome.
You don't mind?
I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I think it's fun. It's nice if I'm able to influence people. They could try to bite my style. It's gonna be hard.
Do you paint sober? Question from Joye.1891.
Smoke a lot, don't drink.
In the video, you mentioned that graffiti is a weapon.
It's an action. It's like action against this fucked up world that we live in. Everything that I do is against the system or for the people. And like, if someone got an issue with me and have a problem with me, and we can fix it in another way that I need to erase them, I'll do it.
Sake Hundal. What do you think about Spring Beast, the graffiti festival in Stockholm that's happening every spring?
It's necessary. We need to have stuff like that to normalize graffiti so people don't stop snitching. They need to love it, not hate it.
There's a lot more people that are interested in graffiti and street art in Sweden now than just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, really. So I think like events like Spring Beast, it's good. It's recruiting new generations of artists and writers and vandals, and it's nice. It's nice to meet people. Old friends, new friends, meeting, smoking, drinking, having a nice time. It's a nice event. Maybe this year didn't go that well, but fuck it, shit happens.
Who's your favorite person to go out bomb with?
Someone with good energy and good personality and good, that's driven, and that wants to do crazy action.
Mario Sprue. He's asking a question for me and me as an artist, because I paint also. Follow my account Art by OK. What advice would you give to someone who's trying to make a living out of drawing painting? My first advice would be come up with a way to live cheap. Building an art career is not even supposed to be quick.
Passion over money.
A question from lowrider_coloring_book. Do you care a lot about what silly people online feel about you being grown up or not?
I got other problems.
What is your spirit animal?
Cockroach.
Is there one graffiti writer that you look up to more than other graffiti writers?
I got a lot of idols, especially like Mel. And we have like the Redline people, Sure, Coke, Shine, doing a lot of nice tags, Reason. And then when it comes to style, it was like Yano, Dwayne, Ribe, Chaos, cows is like an idol. It's like that guy been painting constantly for forever, and like people like that deserves to be idols.
How does the Swedish graffiti scene compare to the US graffiti scene?
I think like the American scene as I understand it, is like really conservative, more conservative than the European.
Do you have a black book?
No,
What's your favorite meal?
I'm vegan, so something with beans. Poroto masamora. I feel like a cowboy eating it.
Is it better to be a toy and write, or just don't do graffiti?
Is there an option? If you want to write, you write. And if you're a toy, you're a toy. As I said earlier, it's more about your attitude than what you do. I prefer to see new people come up with stuff on the street, you know. Prefer dirty walls than clean walls.
What's the most difficult path you're navigated to get to a spot?
I'm a lazy guy. I prefer to take the car as close by as possible and walk not that much and do what I want to do and go back to the car.
Question for me, okay. Beside the art that you do you also bomb yourself? I wouldn't really consider myself a bomber, but yeah, I'm doing tags sometimes. Usually, if I do tags, I'm out drinking. I don't set the alarm for 2 in the morning and go up and bomb. I'm bombing between places where I drink beer.
Yeah.
Why did you destroy the flower pot in the last video?
It wasn't me.
How's your perfect bombing night?
A lot of nice spots with nice cans with good company. No stress, maybe a little bit stress just to get a little bit adrenaline.
Are there ever times when you aren't motivated to do graph?
A lot of times I'm not motivated.
What's your favorite music?
I prefer reggae.
Reggae? Boom. That was it. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Don't forget, t-shirts available, book available, a link in the description of this movie if you just want to donate $1 or $2. And your Instagram is?
Ligisd.
Watch the movies. Make sure your mom, your dog, and your grandma is watching too. Chululu.